Ladies and gentlemen, there is 1 week to go before the NHL Trade Deadline, and the Buffalo Sabres have been very active in the rumor mill. Apparently, GM Kevin Adams is shopping multiple players, and a potential fire sale is on our hands. With Eric Staal gone, I expect to see many more players gone, and in today's video, I break down 3 potential trades that the Buffalo Sabres could make. Before we get to the main content though, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We are trying to get this channel to 700 subscribers, so if you want to be a part of that exclusive BSC club, make sure to smash that big red subscribe button. Now on to the main content. First up for the Sabres is probably the most obvious player that should be traded before the deadline, and that is winger Taylor Hall. Hall, who has had a disappointing season for Buffalo. He has only 2 goals and 19 points in 37 games. When asked if he would waive his no-movement clause for a potential trade by a Sabres beat reporter, he said,
"For sure."
Those 3 words indicated everything that anybody needed to know about this situation. Hall wants out. He wants to go to a team that actually will win and not like what he said before the season. And one potential team that could go for him are the New York Islanders. They need a top 6 winger with Leo Komarov currently on that first line left winger. And it would seem to make sense that Hall would go there. However, his $8 million salary makes any potential trade hard to do. So if Hall is indeed traded to the New York Islanders, expect the Sabres to retain some salary. And now, my projected trade is that Hall will go to the New York Islanders for 40% retained, for a 2021 Colorado second-round pick, a 2022 New York Islanders third-round pick, and prospect Robin Salo. Next up is Sabres defenseman Brandon Montour. Montour has 4 goals and 12 points in 35 games this season for the Sabres. He is an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season, which makes the likelihood of the Sabres trading him that much higher. His name hasn't been in the rumor mill as much as Taylor Hall or another person that I will get to very shortly, but he will be a good fit on any team trying to make a run into the playoffs. He is mostly a stay-at-home defenseman, but he has enough athleticism to join the rush and be an actual attacking threat. With that in mind, I want to bring up the Nashville Predators. He's a defenseman that would fit nicely on that second pairing. The Predators could use some added help to help make sure they make the playoffs after going 8-2 in their last 10 games. Adding Montour will only benefit the team and make sure that they can actually make that coveted top 4 spot in the Central Division. My projected trade for Montour is that Montour goes to the Predators for a 2021 Nashville third-round pick and prospect Luke Evangelista. And finally, I believe that Colin Miller should be on the move for the Buffalo Sabres. He has had a quiet season on the offensive front for the Sabres, posting 3 goals and 6 points in 35 games. However, he still has some game left in him as he enters his supposed prime years of his career. He would be a decent fit for a squad that has struggled recently defensively and a team that needed some extra defensive depth as they make a push for the playoffs. And a perfect fit for Colin Miller would be the NHL's biggest laughingstock, the Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers have struggled over the last month or so, and Alain Vigneault needs to get something moving in order for them to make the playoffs, because it looks more and more unlikely that the Flyers actually do reach the playoffs. My projected trade for Colin Miller would be Colin Miller to the Philadelphia Flyers in exchange for a 2021 4th-round pick for the Flyers, Eric Gustafsson, which would be there to even out salaries, and prospect Linus Sandin. You have seen 3 potential moves that the Buffalo Sabres could make before the NHL Trade Deadline. Tell me in the comment section, what do you think? Should the Sabres make a couple moves? Should they stick with the team they currently got? And do you think they're going to win the first overall pick? Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe. See y'all in the next video.